All right, this is Maximus Analysis here for July 9th, 2015, and we see that they faded everything today. Again, they're closing their lows, and 2040 is kind of that break point, and that it's approaching there pretty quick. It's about 5 points away. So again, if they break 2040, I'm looking to get short some monthlies. I'm not looking for the weekly stuff, and I think again tomorrow, I don't know what they're going to do. They might float it a little bit, because again, there's so much weekly put options. And remember, the weekly put options is not for us, ladies and gentlemen. The weekly put options is so that the institutional and the big market makers can make money weekly. They were just tired of making money on the the monthly. So right now you can see it's fading into the close, 4 o'clock close, and you can see right now they're coming towards this 2040 area in a major way. They faded all the way down. But again, regarding the weekly options, they just were tired of waiting a month. So they made this to, again, you'll have your home runs where, stuff will get, from 10 cents to $9 or something like that. But just that entice for the greedy trader is just so enticing for like a market maker, because they make money every week. So don't look at that. And I say that stuff around Thursday, Friday, because again, they will crush them typically, just because they want to make sure that they can get that money. But you see we're in a broken pattern right here. NQ pretty much did the same thing, faded all the way down. And yesterday I said, listen, I don't care if they broke above these highs. I'm not looking for longs. I said at the end of my end of the video, and I'm still sticking to it, because again, I think that again, it could be an ugly July if they break down, and if the move can be swift for the next couple of weeks. YM still looking same way. It's still broken. You have you have crude. Crude still looks, again, it was a choppy day today regarding intraday stuff. They pretty much just it kind of was, yeah, it was just a choppy day, and I ended up just having like a small trade that actually went break even on me. But you can see that after 10:30, it pretty much turned off the lights on the trade. So you got to just make sure that you have a system that keeps you out. That's a big thing. And as weird as it sounds, I didn't have a big day today, but to keep out of the chop or have my system tell me there's nothing going on is way more valuable than just trying to make money, because you'll make money on the trending days. It's days like this sideways that you want to see if your system truly works. You got the gap up and fade on the IWM as well. So again, we will see how this one plays out. Because again, we've been talking about this, that there hasn't been really a lot of trend going on, and these false breakouts have been really rough. So let's see how this one plays out. Apple was the big loser today. You see it's breaking some key levels, and again, I'm not looking for this to go long haul. Again, there might be people that want to get long this name. It's on some high volume. Again, we would see, hopefully we can get something like this, that we could get, to break up. And again, here was an excellent short. But again, over the weekend, I didn't want to take any shorts going over the weekend in Greece. But you'll get more opportunities. There's not just one trade. And again, you don't want to chase anything. So Netflix continued to just look. It is actually up today, which I wouldn't call that relative strength. I would call, well, it is showing relative strength based on the market. So you can't really, let me retract that statement. But it's still looking good. I would not short this name. It's not in a shorting type of deal. You got LinkedIn. Again, this one looks like it might be setting up for a short. So all these gaps is just, it felt, it's just not looking strong. And again, you got to look at the trend versus one day. Amazon still sideways, just continue this sideways, quite honestly. And I don't know where it's going to go, but the underlying trend is up until it breaks some key levels. I'm willing to wait for that, because of look how dry this volume is. You got the dollar. Dollar still holding these bullish pivots, so we'll see how this one plays out. You have bonds that got crushed today, so maybe they're looking at something on the back end, knowing that some crap is coming soon. You got GLD. Again, people are looking to get long gold. I'm just not in that camp at all. I think GDX might give us a better chart, a lot less gaps. But yeah, this is not something I'm looking to go long, because again, it's just breaking down the very simplistic. And I understand some people are like, oh, you're never bullish. I'm bullish for bullish looking stocks. This is not bullish. And again, a chart is a chart. If you didn't know this was GDX, if this was IBM, what would you say? So again, we got to look at what the market leaders, quote unquote leaders, are doing, because the last time we saw this market leader at a high was March, it was February. Google, I'm talking about this chart right here. It was February of last year. So how can it be a market leader if it's just, it might have a lot of market cap, but it's not showing any leadership regarding price action? Price line as well, still grinding down, but again, it could still kind of hold this little pivot, but it's in no man's land right now. So, and again, the market has been in no man's land, and it's been tough. I'm not going to deny that it hasn't been tough at all. You see, it's below this 50% retracement as well. So you got to be patient with these things and wait for your setup, because right now, gap fill worked here, but just because you see this little gap don't mean it has to come back and fill it. Just wait for your setup. Let the market come to you. Don't say, I got to get into a trade. If it doesn't get to you, if it doesn't give you your setup or your rule, you wait for the next trade, and you don't bitch if you miss a trade, because we all miss trades. We all miss trades, and we all leave money on the table. You're not going to know exactly to say, okay, I got short here. Maybe I got short here, but I got out exactly right here, or I got out here and look at rip more down, and then you end up chasing this, and then you chase this little thing because you said, shoot, it should have ripped all the way down here, and then you get ripped, your face ripped off. Again, these things you got to be very, very cautious about, and make sure that you're not looking at you're not chasing anything. And I know this isn't, I'm talking about, let me get back to the markets because I passionately believe this, and I want to make sure that I'm at least telling the truth to the few people that follow me. So I shorted here, and I should have gotten out here, and I waited, and it ended up being like $10 more. I gave back on options. I was being a pig, and I should have just sold at the gap down. Now let's see where we're going here, because you see I said that we are at 254 was a level that I said needs to hold above, and it could get to these highs. We got to see how they hold this level right now. They didn't hold it much on the 15-minute. But again, we'll see what the price action looks for tomorrow. I'm not looking to go long a damn thing. I'm actually looking to go short depending on what it is. And it's not for just a day trade. It's going to be to hold for the end of July. Take care.